Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of How to Planet. This is our weekly forecast, our outlook for November 23rd all the way through November 29th, this final week of the month. And every day we look at three main indicators of time: the ruling planet of the day, the moon phase, and the star or the nakshatra that the moon is traveling through. And we all know, hopefully, that the planets that rule each day continue from week to week. So today is Sunday and the sun rules Sunday, and so on for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But what changes every day is the moon phase and the star. So the moon is constantly moving through the zodiac, so going through these 27 nakshatras or stars. And as it does it, it's constantly growing or shrinking in the waxing and waning cycles. And both of these cyclical time indicators really impact our mind. And when your mind is impacted, it's really how you perceive the world that you live in. So it's really important to know what these are and then use them to help you align with them to help you create your day. So let's get started by just going through the week and looking at the changes of the moon. So for Sunday, November 23rd, we are in the second waxing moon. So we just had the new moon, the darkest night of the month, a time of renewal, a time to start over, and now we're starting this waxing cycle where the moon is growing, the light is growing, and that creative process is in effect and our desires are growing. So the second moon started today and it brings up love and relationships. So today is a day to look at all areas of your life relating to other people and incorporating more harmony, more love, more compassion, more understanding, more compromise, all the things that make a great relationship. And the star for today is the star Jayesta. It's in the sign of Scorpio. It combines the action principles of Mars, the very courageous, very action-oriented star, with the intellect of Mercury. So when you learn something and you have the power to act on it, it's a great combination. And Jayesta, it's a very fierce star that can help you be courageous for others. So now looking at Tuesday, November 24th, the moon will switch from the second waning to the waxing to the third waxing, and the third waxing moon brings great spiritual energy. It's very much a divine connection, and it's a time you can really look at the moon, reflect upon light and who you are. And then the star will switch from Jayesta to Mula, and Mula is a star in the sign of Sagittarius that takes us to the center of our galaxy. That's where the star is located, and what Mula brings is the ability to look at the essence of something to really get to the root cause. It can be quite destructive because sometimes we have to destroy the outer parts of our thing to really get to the core. So use that to really tap into the essence of what you're looking at. Mula also helps us with things like travel and vacation, and it's a big week for that. So ask for the blessings of the star to guide you in your journey wherever you may be going during this holiday time. Now, the next day would be Tuesday, the 25th, and we would transition from the third waxing to the fourth waxing moon. And the fourth waxing moon is always connected to Ganesha, the elephant-headed archetype throughout several cultures in the world, and his blessing to humanity is to clear obstacles. So the moon's energy in this fourth stage is about removing anything that's a burden in your life, anything that's a blockage preventing you from achieving a goal. And calling upon Ganesha can help you do that. Now the star will switch from Mula to Purvashada. It actually switches to Purvashada on Monday night Pacific time. So we begin Tuesday in the star of Purvashada, and it's all about victory and success. It's about being undefeated and going for it and really achieving it. It brings a lot of Venus and Jupiter energy, these great teachers and great beauty, great wisdom, and really driving home your goals for prosperity and all of your material creations. So this Tuesday it'll be mostly Purva Ashada until about just before 9 p.m. Pacific time, and then it moves into Uttara Ashada. That's the second half of this combination, also very much about victory and success, and it brings the power of the sun. So it brings this great light to all of your goals and achieving them, and really putting forth the energy again for great material and spiritual evolution in your own practice. So that takes us to Wednesday the 26th, so it'll be the fifth moon. The fifth moon up until about 7:30 p.m. It's all about the divine feminine, that creative force within each of us. If you can think of a goddess, the archetype of a beautiful feminine energy, it's also the energy of action, of creation. So nurturing yourself, going after your goals, and using the action in your life to create something great. And again, around 7:30 p.m. it switches to the sixth waxing moon, which brings victory. It's the very courageous moon connected to resolving conflicts and living with a greater consciousness so there is no conflict in your life. And that'll carry into the next day. Now the star on Wednesday will switch from Purva Ashada, again that great moon of victory and success, really trying to be undefeated and standing up for what you believe in, using the power of the sun to guide your goals. And that goes until about 6 p.m. on Wednesday Pacific time. Then we introduce Shravana. Shravana is a star of listening. It's a star of great wealth and prosperity. The energy of Vishnu comes through Shravana. And then on to Thursday, Thanksgiving Day for many of you. So we'll be in the seventh waxing moon. The sixth moon goes until 5 p.m. Pacific. Again, it's that conflict-free moon. And then the seventh moon brings the ability to look at our relationships again, to focus on relationships and the power of interpersonal connection. Also your relationship with the divine and how you incorporate love into your life, which is very appropriate on Thanksgiving. You'll be reflecting about what you're thankful for and who you're thankful for. So that seventh moon can really guide you on Thursday. And again, the star Shravana will lead into Thursday morning, and it'll go up until about 4:45 Pacific time. And then we welcome Dhanishta, which is a star of great wealth. It's a star that brings a lot of skill, a lot of interest, things like music and business and anything to to create wealth from. It's a very powerful star. And then Thursday leads us into Friday. So that seventh moon of relationship takes us into Friday, which has the Venus energy, the goddess power of relationship anyway. And then in the afternoon, about 3 p.m. Pacific time, we switch from the seventh to the eighth waxing moon. So Friday afternoon into the evening will be all about the eighth moon, which is time consciousness and transformation. It's your ability to clear obstacles, clear losses, remove any negativity, and really transform yourself. And always doing so in association with your connection to time, the essence of how you live your life, how you make each moment count. On Friday also, the stars will switch. We'll start with Dhanishta and then we'll be in Sarabisha, beginning in the afternoon, and this is a star of prosperity as well. It brings in a very deep healing energy. It's in Aquarius and it's related to Rahu, so there's a lot of unconventional energy that can help us heal, help us do research, help us gain greater prosperity and understanding. And finally, that takes us to Saturday the 29th, where the eighth moon moves into the ninth waxing moon. So the ninth waxing moon is all about divine blessings. It's a very spiritual moon, and by that I mean your practices of meditation or yoga or breathing, or just living with greater compassion and greater consciousness of your own thoughts is very much supported on this day, on Saturday. So you want to make sure you take care of yourself and do some of these practices. And the star, we continue in Sarabishik again until the afternoon when we start in Purva Bhadrapada. This is a star that brings great revolution. It's very fiery, it's very philosophical, it's very transformative. So there's a lot of power, it's a lot of intense energy, but it can help you find revolution in your life. So it can be a great day for spiritual change on Saturday. So that's a quick look at the week and where the moon is going. Again, this is where your mind is going. And please remember to join us each day looking at the planet in addition to the star and the moon phase, so you have a little practice to connect on the inside, your inner being, to find alignment with these energies. And remember, the importance of timeline jumping, the importance of knowing the time Shaktis, is that you get to create this amazing life. And there's all this support. The more you know, the more this wisdom is infused in your daily life, the greater your life can be. So enjoy it, have a fantastic week, enjoy your holiday, and thank you for joining us.